Assalamu alaikum and very good morning to all my dear children. Today we are going to start the poetic devices of the 5th poem from your Beehive textbook. As you know that we have completed our explanation with its word meaning. Now today we are going to start the poetic devices. Which type of poetic devices used by the poet in this poem? As we know that the poet of this poem is Poetic, and Poetic was just using some poetic devices or figures of speech here in this poem. So which type of figures of speech he used here? As we know that in every poem we discuss about poetic devices. So here also we are going to start the poetic devices. So first of all, what we have to find in this poem, as you know that is the rhyme scheme. Right? Rhyme scheme means what here? We have to make their alphabet from the first to the last there. It depends on the pronunciation of the last word of their every stanza, every line. So here in the first stanza, now here you people have to copy these poetic devices in your CW. As that only you will just make there in your CW that the poetic devices, the title you will write there, right? What poetic devices? See. So this here you will also mention in your CW. This title you will write in your CW. Then no need to write stanza wise, but here we will write as a point wise, right? So which type of figures of speech used in these poetic devices of the poem? So poetic devices, you will write their poetic devices. This title you will make there. Then which type of poetic devices used we will discuss here. So first poetic devices, first point you will write their first point their rhyme scheme. So you will write the rhyme scheme first point you will. Now how to find rhyme scheme? That it's depend on their pronunciation. So first stanza first of all we'll see rhyme scheme. As you know that at the last word of every line we have to check if pronunciation will be same there. So same alphabetical letter will come there. For example here Northland. So first alphabetical letter that is the A. Right? Northland it's a one pronunciation. So we'll write that A. Then last it's a few. It means pronunciation is not same as the first word in the first line of the last word right there. So if pronunciation are not same, it means it is different. You will write that D. Next alphabet you will write it. So A, B. Now winter, again pronunciation same. See, different here. So A, B, then next it. What will come next pronunciation here? A, B, C, B. Few and true, right? So here pronunciation will be same. This and this. Few and true. Same sound will be created from the mouth of that particular two words. So here A, B, C, B. Reindeer, A. Snow, B. Cups, C. And clothes. Snows and clothes, B. Then story, A. True, B. Listen, C. True and use, again B. So what is the rhyme scheme of these stanzas? In every stanza it will be repeated. It means in every stanza rhyme scheme will be same. So what is the rhyme scheme of this poem? A, B, C, B. So please student mention that what is the rhyme scheme of this poem is A, B, C, B. This repeated you will write in the bracket there, repeated in every stanza. So students, you will write this A, B, C, D, underline that rhyme scheme there, and beside what you will write there, repeated this rhyme scheme, repeated in every stanza. It means every stanza have same rhyme scheme. So you students also will write there how to find this rhyme scheme like this way only. If pronunciation are changed, so you will write that same alphabetical letter. So here rhyme scheme is A, B, C, D. So this point we have completed. Now we'll see next point. So in every stanza this rhyme scheme followed. That's why in the bracket you will write that in every stanzas A, B, C, D this rhyme scheme followed. It means repeated. It is used the same as the first three stanzas. So A, B, C, D is the rhyme scheme of this poem. Which poem? A Legend of the Northland. Now second point is rhyming words. As you know that it depends on or it is based on the rhyme scheme. So if rhyme scheme is there and it is two letters B, B in the second line and in the fourth line of every stanza, last two words repeated there, that become the rhyming words. For example, I am giving you here few and true, right? So this stanza number 1, you will write that stanza number 1 and you will write there what the rhyming words there. That is the few and true. Same as you will write here stanza number 2. What is the BB? If BB is there, so this become the rhyming words. So snows and clothes. Understood, students? So like that on stanza number 3, you will write there true and you. True and you. So same as 1, 2 and 3, you will write there in the fourth stanza which type of rhyme scheme used there. In the fifth also, in the sixth, it means in the total 16 stanza we have, you will write that stanza number 1, 2, 3 till the 16 and you will write that every word which repeated there in a rhyming word. So like that only you will write here. Understood? So in this way you have to find rhyming words. So if you have any doubts, still afterwards also you can comment on this video. I will just give its answer there. So rhyme scheme, again repeating this, A, B, C, D, it's a rhyme scheme and it followed in every 16 stanzas. Rhyming words, what it means, if this B, B, that second and third line, second and fourth line, which word repeated there and that become that have a same alphabetical letter, that is the B, so it becomes the rhyming words. So you will write that stanza number 1 till 16, write every rhyming words you will write in your CW. So this becomes the second poetic devices of this book. Now, third point, say alliteration. Here students, alliteration means what? You know that repetition of consonant sound. In every stanza also few words are there which repeated consonant sound. For example here, in the first stanza, see, in the first stanza here, which word, which become the alliteration here? Alliteration means repetition of consonant sound, right? Consonant sound. Consonant sound here, which one is repeated? For example here, D and they, the sound repeated. So how you will write there? Stanza number 1. Word you will write there, these two words you will write, underline DD and write there the sound repeated. Same as stanza number 2, which word is there which gives us the same consonant sound? For example here, look and like, these two words, it gives us which word? L sound, right? So here, students, like same is here, D and they sound also repeated here. Then funny and fury, F sound repeated. So in the second stanza, look and like, F also repeated. Same as stanza number 3, see, D and D again repeated here. Then see in the next line, yet and you, Y sound repeated there, right? Y sound, learn and listen, L sound repeated there, right? So here tell and tell, T sound repeated here. So L, Y and T, these are the words which gives us the example of alliteration, which repeated consonant sound in the beginning of that word. So like that only we'll see these examples of alliteration. See first 2, 3 and now we'll see 4, 5 and 6 stanza. Example of repetition. So students please concentrate in it and copy these all words in the text in your CW. So stanza number 4, which is the example of alliteration. Here we'll see in this fourth stanza it is not given. Here came on cottage, C sound repeated, right? That only. Then while and woman, V sound repeated. So students please keep in your mind that these all are the example of alliteration. See here, faint and fasting, F sound repeated. Then C, day and done, D sound repeated here. So here we have given, see next stanza also there, we'll see the example of the alliteration. See here in this so and C, S sound repeated, right? B and batting, B sound repeated here. See students, so here you can get many examples of alliteration. Now in this stanza also we'll see again still and smaller, S sound repeated. See then next we'll see it is the next example also we'll see took and tiny, T sound repeated here. C and scrap, S sound repeated here, right? So here we have seen the example of alliteration, many more given in every stanza. So students, you can find these examples in every stanza as we are doing here. So you have to copy it stanza wise. First of all, you will make that the title third point is alliteration. Below it you will write the stanza number 1 till the 16 in stanza. If you are getting the example of alliteration, you will write there stanza number 1 to till you can getting more. We can say the example of alliteration. As you know that here we have given. So here many example, he, H sound repeated here. Surely, S sound repeated here. So students, here many examples of alliteration. You will find first letter it will be the consonant sound, so it becomes the example of alliteration. First letter of that word which gives us the repetition of consonant sound, that becomes the example of alliteration. Rhyming words, rhyme scheme, alliteration. Now we see the fourth point of this example, this poetic devices. Simile. What is simile here, students? Simile means a word which compare with the person with living things or non-living things, right? So here, if you are comparing one thing to the another one by using the word as or like, that becomes the example of simile. Here these two words we have to find in every stanza. If in any stanza or in any line, these two words as or like which gives us the comparison of anything with anyone, right? So that becomes the example of simile. Comparison should be there by using these two different words, that is the as and the like. So that becomes the example of simile. Here in stanza number 2, this is the stanza number 2. Where it is here, he turned it over as large as, right? So this is become the example of simile. Here, see means compared with what here? But it looked when she turned it over as large as the first. Then here, as is used for the comparison, which that woman have made first cake and she baked it in the heart, and afterwards she was very greedy. That's why she had not given the cake to the Saint Peter. So she had made another one. Second attempt another with the second one by using this word as. So students, this is become the example of simile. So how you will write this? You will write that simile title you will make there, and stanza number 2 you will write this whole line and circle that word. Okay, so same as in stanza number 9. This is the stanza number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this is the stanza number 9. So here stanza number 9 here. See which example here given, but all the rest of the clothes worn black as simile here. This word again, whose clothes become the black, and it comparing the black clothes with the coal, right? So by using this word, this also become the example of simile. So students, this is also example of simile. See, so left this stanza number 9, stanza number 2, and also one of the example given here. See, here another word, the children look like is also example of simile. So which stanza it is given here? Stanza number 2. So in stanza number 2 we are also getting this example. Which example? The children comparing with the bird, that is the cups of the beer, and it's look like, this like word also example of simile. So students, here we have written here 2 examples of these simile in stanza number 2 and stanza number 9 by using these 2 words, that is the as. So we have to find these 2 words in every stanza of the line, which gives us the comparison between 2 things. So students, here we have completed this simile also. Now we'll see what the next poetic devices used in this poem, that is the repetition. Repetition means what? Repetition of the word. Here for example, away, away, that is the example of the repetition. So again you will write at this point, you will make that repetition. Stanza number 1, you will write these 2 words that beside that stanza number 1. Then in stanza number 9, again one of the word that is the repeated in the line, right? Which word here they have given us, that is the example. Here we have to write. So first, second, third, fourth, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here in the stanza number 9, this word also repeated. It becomes the example of the repetition. Word repeated in line, that is the example of repetition. Here another in stanza number 13, boring and boring. Here also a word which gives us the example of repetition. Here also we can see in the last line also of the last stanza, that is also become the example of alliteration. So repetition. Repetition means what? We have to find the repeating word, right? In one line repeated 2 times or more than 2 times, that become the example of repetition. So here students, we have completed this 5th point also repetition. Now we'll see the 6th point. 6th point is the anaphora. What is the anaphora? A word repeated in one line and also that word repeated in the next line of that particular stanza. It means with together that one word repeated in the beginning of that line, that become the example of anaphora. So here in stanza number 12, in stanza number 12, here you can say stanza number 12. This 2 repeated one time and again it is repeated in the next line. It becomes the example of anaphora. So enchantment. Enchantment, next point it is, enchantment means what? If one line is there, at the end of that line, no any punctuation marks given. It means that the line continued in the next line that become the example of anaphora. We have to keep that things in our mind that if not any punctuation marks not given at the end of that line, that become the example of enchantment. As we see here, examples also will write here. See, in the first stanza, we can find it. See students, here in the first stanza, we can say that first the punctuation marks given, second line punctuation marks given, now in the third line punctuation marks not given. It means this line continued in the fourth line. That become the example of enchantment. So students, you will write this example punctuation marks. How you will write? You will write and the nice dot dot dot, then you will write this name too. So you have to write there enchantment, and in the bracket you will write that if at the end of that line no punctuation marks given there and that line continued in the next line, that become the example of enchantment. So students, we have completed here what the poetic devices of the poem. So which type of points we have discussed here, and you will write this whole poetic devices in a point wise. So students, I am giving you the list which we have just explained and which type of points. First point you will write that is the rhyme scheme. Second point, that is the rhyming words. Third point you will write that it is the example of alliteration. Fourth point is there, that is the example of simile. Fifth, it is examples of anaphora. Sixth, that is also the repetition. And last, that is the examples of enchantment. So students, you will write these 7 points in your poetic devices, and with its example you will find it yourself from the every stanza of this poem. As I explained it here, what is this all the points and how we can find from this poem. So students, here I have completed the poetic devices of this poem. We'll see next things in the next video. Thank you and have a nice day.